Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about Poka-Yoke, also known as error proofing. So if you're new here, be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Also, if you find this video helpful, be sure to give it a like. So let's get straight into it. We'll first define Poka-Yoke, then discuss its importance in relation to lean manufacturing, followed by some real-world applications and examples. Okay, first, let's define what Poka-Yoke is. Poka-Yoke is a Japanese term that translates roughly to mistake proofing. More specifically, Poka-Yoke refers to any mechanism or process that helps prevent human errors from occurring or being passed on. Now, it's important to note that the goal of Poka-Yoke is not perfection, but rather to make it as difficult as possible for a defect to occur. This is because no matter how well designed a Poka-Yoke system may be, there will always be a small chance that someone could still make a mistake or bypass the safeguards that are in place. The term Poka-Yoke was coined in the early 1960s by Shigeo Shingo, who is a prominent figure in the Toyota production system and the broader field of lean manufacturing. Shingo developed Poka-Yoke as a way to eliminate defects by addressing the root causes of errors, rather than simply reacting to them. This approach represented a significant departure from traditional quality control methods of the time, which often relied on inspection and rework to catch or correct mistakes after they had already been made. Now let's talk about how Poka-Yoke relates to the lean manufacturing philosophy. Poka-Yoke is actually one of the 8 core principles of lean manufacturing. Now, the overarching goal of lean manufacturing is to create value for the customer while eliminating waste. One of the main types of waste in manufacturing is rework, which occurs when a product or service must be corrected or improved after the initial production run. Poka-Yoke helps reduce rework by preventing defects from occurring in the first place, thereby minimizing the need for inspection and rework. By implementing Poka-Yoke principles, manufacturers can improve product quality, reduce costs, and increase customer satisfaction. This aligns with the broader goals of lean manufacturing, which aim to optimize processes and eliminate waste throughout the entire production system. In addition to reducing waste, Poka-Yoke also helps improve efficiency and productivity. When a process is designed with Poka-Yoke principles in mind, it flows more smoothly and requires less time and resources to complete. This is because the chances of errors occurring, which can slow down or stop the process altogether, are reduced. Additionally, Poka-Yoke can help improve morale and job satisfaction among employees because it reduces the likelihood of errors and the associated stress and frustration. By implementing Poka-Yoke principles, companies can create a more positive work environment and empower their employees to take pride in their work. Overall, Poka-Yoke plays a vital role in achieving the overarching goals of lean manufacturing by reducing waste, improving efficiency, and enhancing the overall quality of products and services. Its ability to prevent defects from occurring rather than simply reacting to them makes it an invaluable tool for any organization looking to optimize its processes and achieve greater success. Now that we understand the definition and benefits, let's move on to some applications. Poka-Yoke is widely used in a variety of industries such as manufacturing, healthcare, and software development. In each of these industries, errors can have different consequences. For example, in the manufacturing industry, errors may result in defective products that need to be reworked or scrapped. In healthcare, errors may lead to patient injury or even death. And in software development, errors may result in system failures or security breaches. However, in all these industries, the consequences of errors can be severe and costly. That's why it's essential to implement effective Poka-Yoke methods to prevent errors from occurring in the first place. Let me provide a few examples. In the manufacturing industry, Poka-Yoke methods can be used to prevent defects in the production process. For example, a Poka-Yoke device might be used to ensure that parts are assembled in the right order or that a machine is loaded with the correct materials. This can help prevent costly mistakes and improve product quality. In healthcare, Poka-Yoke methods can be used to prevent patient harm. For example, a Poka-Yoke system might be used to ensure that medication is administered correctly or that equipment is sterilized properly. This can help prevent medical errors and ensure patient safety. In software development, Poka-Yoke methods can be used to prevent system failures or security breaches. For example, a Poka-Yoke process might be used to ensure that code is reviewed thoroughly, or that security protocols are followed. This can help prevent software defects and ensure the reliability and security of software systems. Overall, Poka-Yoke methods can be applied to a wide range of processes and industries to prevent errors and improve quality, safety, and efficiency. Let's now take a look at some common types of Poka-Yoke. As I mentioned earlier, there are generally two different types of Poka-Yoke: prevention-based methods and detection-based methods. Prevention-based methods are designed to stop errors from occurring in the first place by making it impossible or extremely difficult for a mistake to happen. On the other hand, detection-based methods are designed to catch errors before they cause any harm. Here are some examples. A very common example of a preventative Poka-Yoke method is the USB connector. Have you ever noticed that a USB connector only fits in one way? This is an example of a simple yet effective Poka-Yoke device that prevents the user from inserting the connector the wrong way. This prevents damage to the connector and ensures that the device is charged or connected to the internet properly. Another example of a preventative Poka-Yoke method is the use of color coding in the manufacturing process. In many industries, color coding is used to ensure that parts or products are assembled or processed in the correct order or by the correct machine. For example, in the automotive industry, different colored bolts may be used to indicate their strength or importance. This helps prevent mistakes during assembly and ensures that the vehicle is put together correctly. Detection-based Poka-Yoke methods, on the other hand, are designed to catch errors after they have occurred, but before they cause any significant harm. A simple example of a detection-based Poka-Yoke method is a software form that highlights missing required fields in red. This helps the user identify what information is missing and correct it before submitting the form. Another example is the use of double verification in industries such as aviation or nuclear power. In these industries, tasks that could potentially cause catastrophic damage are typically double verified by another person. This helps catch human errors before they result in a major accident or disaster. To sum up, Poka-Yoke is a valuable concept for anyone looking to improve the quality and efficiency of their work. Whether you're a software developer, a healthcare professional, or a manufacturer, Poka-Yoke can help you identify and eliminate potential errors, reduce waste, and improve overall performance. So next time you're looking to optimize a process or solve a problem, consider applying some of the concepts we've discussed today and see what kind of results you can achieve. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, be sure to give it a like and hit subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to drop them below. We'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.